Yeah, yeah.
Up everyone, shake the stress that's killing you. Fancy footwork just like me, shaking over this dance floor. Throw your hands up everyone, shake the stress that's killing you. Fancy footwork just like me, shaking over this dance floor.
Enjoy your life, be free, live right. Enjoy your life, have some fun and enjoy.
Coming up next on Mental Health Matters with Marty, as we celebrate Black History Month, we want to take some time to talk about the Black man made well. Stay tuned. What's up, everybody? Yes, it's me. It's your host, Martina Sellers, your mental health hygienist, coming to you always live and in living color from Southern California, where the sun is always shining. And y'all out there experiencing that bad weather on the East Coast, my apologies, but you need to come on over to the West Coast, the best coast, as we like to say. You know why? Because it never rains in Southern California, where the sun is shining, y'all. Hey, what's going on? Happy Black History Month to you. We are so excited about this lineup of amazing Black men that we have on not only this show, but next week we have an outstanding lineup that is out of this world. You need to be there. We are bringing to you this amazing free online virtual conference that is designed to help, to equip, and to motivate Black men everywhere. Yes, that's right. You have never been and experienced anything like this. The Black Man Made Well Symposium Conference, hosted by yours truly, Martina Sellers. Yes, that's it. Look at that. That we're showing us as kings. We got the gold on, we got the crown. The Black Man Made Well live and virtual men's symposium here. We're going to be hosting it. We want everyone to join us on that. But you know how we do it here at Mental Health Matters with Marty. Let's first make some things very clear. Let's talk about this. What are we not? We are not a replacement for your therapy or a replacement for you seeing your psychiatrist, your doctor, or anything else like that. But we are a supplement. We want to be a part of your treatment plan. We want to be a part of your growth plan in order to maintain your health and wellness. Now, if you're experiencing any type of psychiatric emergency, please go to your nearest urgent care, dial 911, get help. Don't continue to secretly suffer in silence in the shadow of shame. But this is when you get the opportunity to speak up, to speak out, and to live. That's what we're always about. We want to promote health and wellness as a whole within our communities of color, because oftentimes we lack the resources, we lack everything else that is necessary to make sure we are healthy and strong. Hey, come on now, what's going on now? Yes. We are excited about today's show, y'all. But listen, how do we engage? I'm glad you asked that question. How do you engage? As I've been sharing with you, I'm going to be going exclusively to YouTube starting in March. So we want to start this process. Right now, Facebook, we're not seeing those comments until after the fact. But if you want to comment and be a part of the dialogue, please go check out our YouTube channel, Mental Health Marty. It's simple as that. Mental Health Marty. How do I do that? We want you to do one of a couple things. We want you to subscribe and to like. How do we do that? How do you subscribe? Show us, Daryl, how do we subscribe to Mental Health Marty YouTube channel? You go there, click the like button, hit subscribe, and bing, just like that. Is that simple. So we want you to come and definitely to join us, be a member of that, subscribe. So every time we put out a show, you will be notified of that. We want you to share this also with other people. Invite them to be a part of this Mental Health Matters, Mental Health Marty community, because we are definitely excited about it. But what are we talking about today? Today's topic is the Black Man Made Well Symposium. We are so excited about this. It starts on Monday, February 7th through the 11th, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every day. We are going to be showing this through this I'm so excited. I got tongue-tied, y'all. Through this venue and this platform of YouTube. And we also have the Black Man Made Well YouTube page. But we definitely, either one you subscribe to mentalhealthmarty.com, Mental Health Marty, and you're definitely going to be able to see this exciting program. What are we going to be talking about during those days? I'm glad you asked. Daryl, let's walk through what each day looks like. On Monday, we are going to be talking about the stigmas. We have an amazing team of brothers on here. We have psychologist Dr. Tristan Webster. We have Dr. Robert Brown, who is in education. We have Dr. Jackie Smith, also a psychologist, and Dr. Danielle Hill, who is in education. We are going to be talking about on Mondays the stigmas that we face as Black men in our day-to-day lives. What are we talking about on Tuesday? So glad you asked. We're going to be dealing from yelling to yoga. And we have some amazing, and glad one of the guests is going to be here with us tonight. None other than Harley R.J. Curtis III. He is that yoga king. Listen, he's doing some yoga. He's talking about it. We got Dre Gardner, that yoga guru, coming in all the way from Las Vegas. And of course, James Woods, that yoga dude. And listen, we are going to be talking about why Black men need to be doing yoga. On Wednesday, what are we doing on Wednesday, Marty? I'm glad you asked. Self-care. Why is self-care and mental health so important for the Black man? We have Yolo Robinson, who is an amazing social justice and wellness advocate, and he is from Beam out in Los Angeles. We have Stefan Lewis, a licensed marriage and family therapist. He is absolutely amazing. We have Richard Taylor, mental health champion from Seattle, Washington. And then, of course, my man, Pernell Bush, licensed clinical social worker from down there in the dirty South in Florida. And they're going to be joining. And we're so excited about that panel as well on Thursday. Thursday is really dear and dear because we're talking about family and fatherhood as it pertains to Black men. We got our own Jerron Clark, marriage and family therapist, who's going to be joining us tonight. Thomas Ship. Yes, he's going to be joining us. Alfred Elam. He is also the founder of the National Saving Fatherhood Foundation, and none other also than Dr. Ed Rice III, who is a college professor, who is an advocate for fatherhood and fatherhood rights. On Friday, so excited that we're going to be having finances and business for the Black man. We have Justin Jerry, owner of the Self-Made Training Facility. Justin Hudson, owner of One Love IE, and none other than John Henry Scott III from Chart to Heart, that's sharing with us about finances and business when it comes to the Black man. So excited about that. And then finally, something we just added, the Young Man Made Well. Now, this is an in-person event that has to be pre-registered on Thursday, February 10th from 2 to 4 p.m. And this is helping our young men. We cannot have a Black Man Symposium without embracing our young men as well. Now, how do we do this? We want you to go to the website at www.marcelconsulting.com to register for all of these events. You are going to be blessed. And did I tell you that these events are free? Free. Because it's free does not mean it's lacking quality. It's free because we got a major sponsorship from Riverside University behavioral health, also Medi-Cal for Riverside County. And we want to thank the African American board and group that's with Medi-Cal for Riverside County, who insisted upon that we reach Black men. And so they gave us the funds along with Marcel Consulting and yours truly with Mental Health Matters with Marty, who came in and funded this entire program because we knew the importance of talking to Black men and giving them the necessary tools for success. So please register today so we know we have that. We want to make sure that we have and we equip you with all the necessary tools for your success. So I'm so glad to have on the show with us tonight my brother from another mother who's doing some amazing things. He's been in here supporting us. He's been planning this conference as well from day one. We are so excited to have him. So welcome to the Mental Health Matters with Marty show. None other than my brother, Jerron Clark. Jerron, what's up, my brother?
My brother, peace. How are you, sir? Good to see
Man,
you. Good to be here.
good seeing you too. Happy Black History Month to you, my brother.
Happy Black History Month. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Jerron, tell the people
Yeah.
who you are, what you do, and where you located. He's an IE baby, so he's out here in the IE,
Yeah.
so we can get some help to our brothers out here. Talk to us,
Yeah.
Jerron.
Absolutely. My name is Jerron Clark. I am an AMFT, soon to be licensed marriage and family therapist, residing currently in Pomona, California.
Yes,
I wear
sir.
a lot of hats. I am currently
Yes.
serving as a school counselor and advisor at a performing arts school in
Wow.
the Glasso Park, Eagle Rock area. I
Yes, sir.
also have my own company, Well Works 80, that focuses on mental health presentations, consulting,
Yes.
mental health education, and advocacy. And I am also serving as the fatherhood support coach for the National Saving Hood Fatherhood Foundation.
Love that, man. Love that. Hey, you're wearing lots
Yes,
of hats.
sir.
And that's what we do. We do that as a Black mother. What made
Absolutely.
you
Yes, sir.
get into therapy as a Black man? Because we are the one, I might even give us a
Right,
1.5%.
right, right. Absolutely. And we've had this conversation before, but for
Of
those that don't
course.
know
Of
or
course.
that are new to Mental Health Matters with Marty and new to us,
Yeah.
I have a large family. My family is huge. So
Mm-hmm.
I've always been family oriented. I love people.
Right.
I love Black people. I love Black families. I love
Yes.
Black children. So
Yes.
the only thing that I was called to do was serve our people and serve our community.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I've been in mental health and in therapy in the field since 2004. It's been a long
Wow.
journey.
Wow.
Licensure is at the end of the tunnel. So it is what it is, man. So I'm here to serve the people and I'm here to serve our community. Here to make sure that our brothers get the help that they need because it's
Yes.
necessary.
Let's talk about that. You and I were on when the ladies asked us to be on it last year. And it was
Yeah.
a great conference, and
hmm
what
Yeah.
the ladies
Absolutely.
did.
hmm
But what I love that has changed this year, we the
hmm
men took full
Yes.
reign charge of
Yes,
it,
sir.
and it made
Absolutely.
such a huge difference. Why is this
hmm
Black mental health, especially for Black men? Why is that so critical in today's climate that we are living in?
I believe that it's critical for mental health uh, assistance and mental health and therapy is essential for
Yes.
Black men, especially in times like these, because there are a lot of men who are just coming around to admitting and acknowledging that they themselves need
Mm-hmm.
help.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right.
we struggle with a lot of different
Oh,
things. We struggle with adjustment issues. We struggle with anger issues. We struggle with
yes.
day to day issues
Yes.
on our jobs and in our homes.
Yes.
And
Yes.
we need a safe space that's just for us. We need a space where brothers can convene and brothers can talk and get that support and get those skills and get those tools that we need to
Exactly.
excel and thrive.
Yeah. Well, as my mentor says, well, bros can bro. Bros gonna bro, and
Absolutely.
we need that. And I
Absolutely.
love that what you're
Absolutely.
saying. That's that
Yes,
safe
sir.
space where we,
Mm-hmm.
because too often we as Black men, especially in
Yes.
today's economy environment that we do,
Mm-hmm.
whether you are a business owner, whether you
Right.
are a street sweeper, whether you are doing
Yes, sir.
coffee at Starbucks, it does not matter. A school teacher, a lawyer, a doctor, and shout out to all the Black male entrepreneurs out there,
Absolutely.
instructing us in yoga and being our barbers, because we know that
Mm-hmm.
barbers and those in the
Yeah.
cosmetology industry, they have been our first therapists. Can we
Right.
be honest?
Absolutely.
They've been
Yes,
our
sir.
first
Yep.
therapists.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
When I had hair, don't y'all talk about me. When I
Hello.
had hair,
Right.
I was in the barbershop every week. And
Yeah.
so the
Yeah.
bond and the
Yeah.
relationship I had with my barber, because not only do they get to know your head and keep you clean
Right.
and everything, you start to know them, and so there's this
Right.
this
Yeah.
beyond just a client person
Mm-hmm.
servicing you, but there's a bond, and you get to
Absolutely.
know the family and so forth, and so that's why it's so important. So I love that what we're talking about. Black men need a safe space,
Mm-hmm.
and the
Yeah.
only times of safe
Absolutely.
spaces we have, if I'm being honest, only safe spaces we had were the barbershops,
Mm-hmm.
sports bars when there's something out,
Where's the bars?
and
Right.
for
Right. Mm-hmm.
yeah, and some of them, the shake clubs on a good day,
Right.
but
Right.
that wasn't
Right.
a safe space. We were just running there to escape.
Right.
And they say,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
we
Yeah.
told them we was going for the chicken wings, but it was more than the chicken wings, my
Right.
brother. Uh,
Right. Right. Yes,
but
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed.
safe space to escape. Why is it important, do you think, that we tell men everywhere, whether they're in California or whether they're in Zimbabwe, to participate in this conference that we're hosting,
Mm,
man? Why is it
yeah.
important? What are you excited about?
Man, it is important, first of all, because if we don't tell them, they won't know.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
I've been in the mental health field, for since 2004. So was that almost 18 years, almost 20 years, and the
Hats off.
constant thing that thank you, the constant thing that I'm hearing is, where are the resources for the men? Where are the resources
Yes.
for the Black men? And I felt like that for so long. My whole time sitting in the office at a clinic in LA. That's why I decided to do different things and promote different avenues for Black men for therapy, and
Hmm.
develop different exercise sets and workbooks and things like that,
Right.
that are centered around adults, and centered around us, and centered around Black men, because
Yes.
we need help, man. We need help.
We do.
Before I got on this broadcast, and I'm in this Black fathers group. One of the
Hmm.
fathers in the group lost their son.
Oh, oh, I can't even
You
imagine
know,
that.
so
I can't imagine.
things like that, man. Grief, stress,
Yes. Yes.
anxiety, depression, they're all running rampant, in our community and amongst us Black men, man. Even though we don't, like, all of us may not have a diagnosis per se, but we all have things that impact our mental health. So,
Yes. Yes.
whatever it is, we need help. So I am excited about everything that's going on every day for the entire
Yes.
duration of the conference, from discussing the stigmas to doing yoga to talking
Love it.
about family and fatherhood, uh, getting the business tools and the business acumen, embracing the young men, because that's what we're supposed to do as as
Love
as
that.
OGs. You know what I mean? As
Yeah,
as older
I
as
feel you.
older Black men, we are to embrace our brothers and our young brothers, and even the younger boys that are coming up. We all need each other, man. So
You're
that's what
right.
I'm
You're
excited
right.
about.
Me too. Me too. You mentioned yoga, so we got none other than the
Yes,
yoga king up in here tonight.
yes, sir.
I'm.
Yes, sir.
This is
Yes,
his
sir.
first time on the Mental Health Matters with Marty show. I'm
Yeah,
excited. Not only is he the yoga king, he's my
I'm
fam.
excited
He's
too.
family, man. He's my
My
cousin.
brother. Yes, sir.
Proud of him, and what he's been a staple in Orange County for so long. I don't even realize that. I don't think he even realized what he has meant to Orange County for the Black community there. And I'm so excited to welcome to the show none other than my cousin Harley RJ Chris Curtis the third. What's up, Jay? Are you there? I was excited about it. Do we have him? Hello, hello, hello. I love it, y'all. This is the part we're doing this live, so you know how that goes. So
Right,
so Daryl's
right. It's live. It's
happen
not memory.
when he comes
Right.
back and all that. So we're gonna talk about, but he does this amazing thing with yoga that I'm so excited
Okay.
about. And I think that when we're talking about yoga and black men,
Hmm.
and because when we're talking about yoga, like but there was an article that just came out in the
Hmm.
Columbia just
Hmm.
yesterday. He says he's going on his laptop. Sorry for that. I love that we have all this modern technology. But there's an article that went out, and I want to say they're doing it in Chicago, either Chicago or Philly. I can't think of the top of my head, and how yoga is changing the trajectory, the mindset of black men everywhere, and how to
Hmm.
get this. Because when we think of yoga, we don't think of it as being a very masculine or that type of thing. But listen, yoga ain't no joke. Have you ever done yoga, man? Listen, let me tell you,
Not the physical aspect, but the meditation. Yeah, but yeah, it's serious.
yoga is no joke. I have not worked that
Hmm.
hard and tried to bend this body in ways that I just said,
Yeah, yeah,
a man's
yeah,
body ain't supposed to move like this. But it is
yeah.
so amazing, and what you're able to do, and it forced
Hmm.
me, Jerron, to ground
Hmm.
myself. I found
Yeah,
myself
absolutely, absolutely.
because I did not have time to worry about other things that was going on. I had
Hmm.
to
Yeah,
concentrate on the
yeah.
pose. And then I
Hmm.
had to focus in on my breathing. That's what I loved about
Yeah,
yoga. When we're talking
absolutely,
about,
absolutely.
my theme for 2022, my personal theme and my business
Hmm.
theme is focus,
That's
and
good.
that I need to be more grounded and centered. Why is that so
Hmm.
important in the healing process and in the and meditation and grounding? Why is that
Hmm.
so
Hmm.
important that we learn how to do that as black men?
I think it's important for us because we, and I'm gonna just say this, and I'm sure you can attest to this. When we wake up in the morning, the first thing that hits our brain is stress.
Yes, yes,
Am I right or
yes.
am I wrong, brother?
You're right. You're
Oh,
right.
okay,
You're
okay.
right.
So when you are and I'm in a self development group, and it's self
Okay.
development to actually continue to move forward in my practice of helping our people. Um,
Okay.
and one of the things that we do as part of the organization that I'm working with and in, we have to do meditation every day. Meditation
Mm.
every day for about 40 45 minutes to an hour. And I've been
Wait,
doing
wait,
it
wait, wait.
since
Every
March.
day? Shut
Ev-
up.
Uh,
March last year?
that's the idea, to do it every day, and I've been doing it uh, since March of last year. Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah.
How has that
Yeah. So
changed? Yeah, I got my mini me walking around, running around here, about to knock all my
go ahead.
lights and
Hey,
all
hey.
studio situation around. But
Tell your
I,
mini me I said hello.
yes, I will. I will. She's a
Absolutely.
mess.
Absolutely. Yeah.
How has that impacted and changed your life?
Man, you know what? Uh, I've actually found genuine peace of mind through meditation. Like I don't
Mm.
wake up I don't wake up stressed out anymore. I don't wake up angry. I
Mhm.
don't wake up frustrated.
Mhm.
One of the things that I do every morning, since being back at a physical building for work, if I don't have the time to meditate for those 40 minutes, I at least
Right.
take seven deep breaths every morning.
Okay. Okay. Now,
And
to walk us through that, 'cause I
and that
feel, go ahead. You saying that what helps?
go and what it does,
Uh-huh.
it helps you to be grounded morning and for the day.
Yeah. Walk us through what that grounding, those seven deep breaths look. Because
Um,
I think a lot of us say deep breaths,
Yeah.
but we don't understand
Yeah.
what that really means.
Yeah.
But how does that look, and what does that look like for you? Can you demonstrate that for
So
us?
so what we'll do is we'll take one deep breath. Let's take a deep breath in, hold it for about 4 seconds, and then breathe out for 7 seconds, and take another deep breath in, hold it for about 4 seconds, then breathe out for another 7 seconds. And you just repeat that. You
Wow.
do that, you repeat it about 7 times in a row, and that helps
Mm,
you to stay grounded for the morning. It will help you get your day
yes,
started. You'll
that's
you'll
good.
find your mind is clear. You'll find that
Yes,
you're able to focus on exactly what you need to do for the day, even if it's a lot. You'll find a way to compartmentalize those things that you need to do
yes.
and get them done. So it's a good grounding exercise.
Yes, that really, really is. That's
Hmm.
excellent. That is excellent. On
Yeah.
doing that, because a lot of times you're right. We wake up in the morning, our minds are
Hmm.
racing, they're going like
Right.
crazy, and
Hmm.
we cannot
Hmm. Yep.
get that.
Yeah,
So
man.
we're starting our day
Yeah.
filled with
Hmm.
anxiety, and I love it. I always say
Right.
this. Breathe in, and we're releasing now. Pause, letting go of all that
Right.
negativity. We're breathing in
Letting go. Right.
positivity,
Letting go of
and
right. Right.
of that,
Right.
and visualize that.
Yeah.
I'm a visual person, and
Yeah.
most men are
Yeah.
visual,
Yeah. Me too.
and
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think it's
Absolutely.
very important
Yeah.
while we're doing that.
That's.
We say, breathe in the positive,
Hmm.
breathe in stress free, breathe in happiness,
Right.
breathe in peace,
Right.
let go of
Hmm.
anxiety, breathe
Yeah.
out anger, let go of irritation,
Right.
all those things.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. Right. Yep. Yeah, man.
excellent,
So it's a good way to ground yourself, and you can even do it throughout the day, throughout your work
yes,
day.
yes,
I know you see clients throughout the day, but between that 30-minute block of time or 15-minute block of time between clients, do the deep breathing exercise, you
yes.
know.
It is
And that's
important.
that's for not only you but anybody else that's watching that's in the mental health field.
That's
Meditate,
right.
breathe,
Yeah. Yeah,
you know.
and it's such a simple exercise that you can do anywhere.
Right,
You can do it in your
absolutely.
home. You can
Mhm.
do it in the
Yes.
shower. You can do it
Yep.
in the
Mhm.
bathroom. Sometimes you like, let me just where you going? Need to go to the bathroom. You just go in there and just take some
Yeah.
deep breaths.
Just take some deep
You can do
breaths.
it while
Yeah.
you're walking.
Take some deep breaths. Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you can do it anywhere,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think challenge because our days get so busy. Our days goes day in,
Right.
day out,
Right.
rip, rip, rip,
Mhm. Day
rip.
in, day
And I
out.
don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Since the pandemic, I feel traffic has gotten worse.
Bro, look.
Listen, and I
you
don't
know,
know how
you
you
know
do it.
what?
You got
Yeah, we're up at 5. We're out of the house by 6,
to
6:30. And if we don't get out of the house, there's a certain part of our route that we go to take the kids to school in the morning where there's a bottleneck of traffic, and it
right,
never
right.
it
Yes,
never fails. There's always a bottleneck of traffic on this same street. So yeah, traffic is crazy out here.
it's
Yeah. So
horrible. It is.
during the morning rush, I'm doing taking my deep breath, you know,
Yes, so
breathing,
you don't listen.
meditating,
So you don't have to worry. Like that cat who was
yeah,
was it in
yeah,
Florida shooting up
right,
everybody?
right,
Brothers, we don't need that.
right.
We don't
Yeah.
need you. We don't need
No,
you shooting up
no,
everybody.
not at all.
No, no.
Mm-mm.
Keep your
No.
hands on the steering wheel. Take a deep breath.
Right,
And
right. Take a
listen.
deep breath. Right, right.
So happy. So again, welcome to the stage, y'all, and welcome my fam, none other than Harley Chris Curtis the third, known as the Yoga King. What's up, Jay? I think we gonna make it work. Now he's frozen. we you there?
You
Testing
there,
one two
brother?
1 2.
Let's see.
We go. We gonna work all these technical difficulties out and get him rolling.
Yeah, man.
And
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, man. Talk to us about the fatherhood programs that you are involved
Yeah,
in, and
yeah,
you are.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, let
Go
me
ahead.
just a little bit about the National Saving Fatherhood Foundation.
Yeah.
I found out about this organization listening to the radio, and
Okay.
something just said, look into this. This is something
Mm-hmm.
I know what it was. It was God saying, look
That's
into
right.
this. This is something that you
Yes.
need to be a part of. So what I
Yes.
did was I reached out to the organization on their Facebook page, right?
Mm-hmm.
I reached out to the
Mm.
founder. His name is Alfred Elamine, and I said, brother, I want to support your organization. What can I do?
Yeah.
And we talked that same week throughout the week, and I went to the
Uh-huh.
website and found out about the different programs that they offer, the National Saving Fatherhood Foundation, and the program that I am serving as the fatherhood support coach for is the Stand and Fight program. And what that
Wow.
does, it prepares fathers for the task of regaining custody of their children.
Love it.
That's just one of
Love
the
it. Love
that's
it.
just one of the programs. So my
Can we
component and
wait,
what I do,
go ahead. What do you do with that component?
uh,
Thank you.
one of the my component is I serve as the fatherhood support group coach, and we're actually going to be starting our first group probably within 3 to 4 weeks. So what we'll do is we'll focus on things like your fatherhood story, telling your fatherhood story.
Yes.
What
Yes,
brought you
that's
into
good.
fatherhood? What's your purpose for being here? What do you hope to
Yes.
achieve by participating in the group and things like that?
Yeah.
Just another means of fathers to have support because it's important and it's necessary. You wouldn't believe, well, you would, but there are a lot of black men who want to see their children, who are not in their
Yeah.
children's lives due to
Okay.
extenuating circumstances
I don't
that
know if
they
I can do that.
themselves
I don't
have
have
no
friends
control
with.
over. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. No, we got that. Got that. I think we got some feedback. I think we were trying to get that technical
Okay.
difficulties. There we
Okay.
go. But
Okay.
it's so important. Now, where are you hosting this at?
It's gonna be virtual. It's gonna
Okay.
be either on we're actually trying to figure out the virtual platform right now. So once it's up and running, you'll see more information about it. I'll post about it. My brother Alfred, he's going to be doing some posts about it too. So once we get the virtual platform established and the logistics all worked out, it'll
Yeah.
start.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, man, we
Yeah,
definitely want to make sure that we get information. If
absolutely,
you need to use any of our
absolutely,
platforms for that, let me know. And if you
absolutely,
even need a
absolutely,
facility, we got a facility that we can use to do it in as well. So let's move.
absolutely, absolutely.
Okay,
Yes,
so
yes,
let's
sir.
make it happen. I think we got it all right. We got the right technical stuff together. So come on, the Yoga King. Yes,
What's
sir.
happening? What's happening? Yeah,
There
Yes,
what's
you
going
sir.
on,
Yes,
are.
Marty?
sir. What's up, brother?
Hey, how you guys
Glad,
doing? Yeah.
What's
how
up,
you
RJ? How
feeling?
you doing, brother?
Man, I'm great. I'm great. No complaints, man.
Excellent. We were talking about, we
Namaste.
kind of took some liberty of discussing yoga, but you are the yoga king. Talk to us about, how long have you been doing yoga?
I started yoga about 6 years ago, off and on, Marty. But this year, right now, I'm really getting into it. I built me a yoga studio into the house and whatnot because
Yeah.
during the pandemic, I was just sitting up in this house, and I said, I want to build a
Right.
yoga studio in here and start bringing the people into the house and just do privates. And
I
that's my
love it.
goal for 2022. But yeah, off and on for 6 years, I've been doing yoga. Yoga is very great for me. You know what I'm saying? It's changed my life in so many different ways and
Yeah.
it connected me to a lot of other people that I would have never met and took me to other countries
Right.
that I would have never went if it wasn't for yoga. So yeah, yoga. I've been to
Okay. Now,
Thailand,
where
Bali,
have you gone? These other countries.
uh,
Go ahead. You said where?
Thailand. I've been to Thailand. I've been to Bali. I also been to Mexico where we do yoga and practice, yoga retreats. Yeah, so I mean, I wouldn't have been those places without the yoga, you know. And now I'm
Wow.
just looking to
Now,
go other places, man. It's fun, man,
look,
and the connection. And what I
put
like
Jerron and I
about,
down on that Thailand
huh?
trip. Put Jerron and I down on that next Thailand trip.
Okay, next
Yes,
Thailand
sir.
trip,
Yes,
they got
yes,
they got one go
yes,
to Africa.
yes.
They got
I'm
one go to the
down.
motherland too.
Are they
We
okay?
can go to
Yeah,
Africa
put me
too.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll let you
absolutely.
know when
Yep.
that one's at.
So, Jay, talk to me. What made you interested even in yoga? Because that's not where a lot of black men hang out. So
Yeah.
what made you interested and made you really and then start to fall in love with doing yoga?
Yeah, well, I was that same black man that thought yoga wasn't for us as black men, or yoga's for the weak. You know what I'm saying? When I say weak, like the softer guys or whatever, but it's not. It's
Right,
not, man.
right.
Yoga is very hard. It's hard. And
Yeah.
when I got into doing yoga, hot yoga, that's what we do, hot yoga. So we do it in 105 degrees for 60 minutes or 90 minutes per session. So yeah, we get in there and we sweat. We sweat.
Wow.
So my best friend though, my best friend Dre, who is the guru of yoga, he'll be on this coming week, and he got me. He turned me on to yoga, man. But when I seen him one time out there in Vegas on the rocks, Red Rocks out there, it's called Red Rock.
Yeah.
Seen on that area in Summerlin, and
Uh-huh.
he was so at peace. And he had this calmness on him that I never seen him have on his face back then. Like, man,
Right.
what is that? You know what I'm saying? I said, what is that? And he's like, man, it's yoga. I was like, man, that can't be yoga. But knowing him
Right.
and us growing up,
Right.
like,
Right.
the person that he was into the person he is today, two different people, man. Two different people.
Wow.
And I was like, I want that. I want that. Because, I was, in and out trying to figure out, where I can fit in at and, just be,
Right.
be myself, and something.
Yeah.
I've worked out, weights, play sports, I do everything,
Right.
wrestle, play football and all that. But then it's like, I need something else. And then I started thinking, like, what can I do for the rest of my life that's not going to hurt my body?
Yeah.
That was yoga, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't have to lift weights. I don't lift weights, I
Right.
haven't lifted weights in 7 years, But, what I'm saying? I
Right.
sit in there and I sweat and get grimy and try to get in these postures that they put us in and that we put them in. And with that being said, man, it's just like, I like it, man. I mean, it's for us. It's for us, man. And I said, well, shoot. If I can. So I started, when I first went yoga, when yoga was introduced to me, Drake came out here to Orange County one day. He's like, man, I'm going to be in Newport Beach. I'm going to be teaching there. I want you to come out. And I took my son. I was like, all right, I'm going to take me and Hardy come support you. So we went in there. I'm like, man, this is different. This is not, this is weird. But he had music playing. So they had the music playing and they had the slow peaks and the medium peaks and high peaks of yoga. So I'm like, okay, I can.
Right. I think we had a little bit of audio technical difficulty.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, there we
So
go.
we got into the yoga, man. When I got into yoga 6 years ago, they started a 30-day challenge. And it was a 30-day challenge to go to yoga every day. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do this challenge, man. So I started the challenge. Within the 22nd day, I can remember it like yesterday, the 22nd day into that, I said, man, I want to do teacher training. And they're like, man, you don't know nothing about yoga. I didn't know nothing. I said, I want to do teacher training. And he's like, well, okay, well, it's open, and I went into doing teacher training, and went through that, and then it's just like layers and layers of stuff was just dropping, when I got into teacher training, like, it's like, man, this is not what I was expecting, and it's like, you're in there crying, and I'm like, man, there's like me and two other dudes and the rest all ladies, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Right.
in there crying and all these women and things I don't know, and, I know it's Black History Month, but, the women of, that, I was like, man, I can't do this, right? So I get out that night, call my boy Dre. I call him, I'm like, man, what you got me all caught up in, man? He said, yeah. He said, yeah, you got broken, huh? And I'm like, yeah, man. He said, you said you wanted that. And he said, that's where it all started, man, that piece, man. So now, man, it's just like, when Marty, when you asked me to be a part of this yoga, yelling yoga, I'm like, I'm all in, man, because you know what I'm saying? It's bigger than just us, that's just touching the bases. But there's so many other people like myself who come from the streets and also did my thing and whatnot, and then can go in here and just go into a place of no judgment. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing I like about yoga.
Yeah.
I don't have to go to church. I have to feel a certain way.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't knock church. That's my beliefs. That's where I grew up in, and I still believe in my Father God and all that. You know what I'm saying? But people are like, how you gonna go to yoga if you a Christian and yoga's a Buddhist and all like this? And I said, well, let me see for myself, because me, Mark, I always want to see for myself.
Yeah.
And I got into it.
Exactly.
Like, Well, they're not preaching yoga on us. They're not preaching Buddha on us. All they preaching on us is
Hmm.
peace and a workout within.
Absolutely.
So it's a work in.
Absolutely.
It's not a workout. It's a work in.
Hmm.
Working in yourself, seeing
That's
you for
good.
who you are, and being able to deal
That's the
with you,
bar.
and
Yep.
know that you know what, get rid of all those layers, and this is you, just me on my mat. You know what I'm saying? Just me and this mat, and forget about everything else that's going on for these 30 minutes, for these 60 minutes, for these 90
Yeah,
minutes. That's the
I
beauty
love
of
that.
yoga,
A
man,
work
because
in,
it's you and your
work
mat.
in.
Huh?
Yeah,
Absolutely. A work in.
It's
Yes.
working.
I
So
love
it's
that.
a
Hmm.
Work
working.
in,
You know,
work in.
it's working. Once you start working in, then you can work out. You know what I'm saying? But you have to
Love
work
that.
in.
Love
You
that.
have to be truthful to yourself. Live your truth. And once you start living your truth, and the head with judgment of what people gonna think of you or whatnot, man, this is the best life you can live, man. And I'm living it
I
to the
love that.
fullest.
Absolutely.
I love that. Listen, I got another cat I want to bring in with us. This is,
Okay?
we to bring the young man in here too,
Yeah.
and this
Yes.
young brother, I met him last year because of this, Jerron, and
Hmm.
so glad
Yeah.
when I called him and says, "Listen, I got to have you be a part of this." And let's welcome again, not a stranger to the Mental Health Matters with Marty show, Mister October 16th. What? An amazing up and coming hip hop artist out here in the IE, and he's doing some amazing work. He's definitely a fan and definitely an advocate for mental health, and it's good to see the young men as advocates of mental health and everything that they're doing as well. So we're so
Yeah.
glad to have Mr. October 16th. No, I'm not getting you still. Okay, we're gonna bring you right back. Okay, Jay, talk to us some more about yoga and what you're doing with that. So you're talking about you're having a private studio. Talk to us more about this 30-day challenge, because I know we're going to be y'all goodness first. We're going to be launching a 30-day challenge with us as well, and doing some
Uh-oh.
things.
Let's go.
Um, uh,
That's cool.
yeah, yeah. I told Jerron he's going to do the 30-day challenge with us because he's really into the
I'm
Okay.
with it.
meditation.
That's
When
what's
did you
up,
really
Gerard.
notice the shift in you with it, and how yoga really started to change your life?
I think it started changing my life, Marty. And I do yoga. I don't consider myself a yogi, quote.
Right, right,
That's my
right,
life.
right,
I have other stuff as well, but I do
right,
yoga, and I
right,
do believe that yoga helps in so many different ways. So I
right.
felt when I started becoming more calm and more patient, you know what I'm saying? I'm, patient with
Mm,
my children, patient just with at work, patient with just people, man.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It don't stuff just don't bother me anymore like it used to bother me, or what people would think, or
right.
what
Hmm.
people would care about. So that yoga came
That's
from
great.
just meditating, you know what I'm saying, for me.
Yeah,
Just being at
yeah.
peace, and finding some quiet time, and I never
That's
knew how to
good.
meditate. And we go in their closet, they say go to the closet and pray. But and I start, I'm a person of I compare our prayers to meditation. It's the same. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? I meditate, I
It
Hmm.
pray.
is.
You know what I'm saying? When all these
Absolutely.
different religions,
Absolutely.
the Muslims, they pray 6 times a day, so do I. When I look to break it down, I pray when I
Hmm.
wake up, I pray when I eat my
Hmm.
breakfast, I pray when I eat lunch, I pray when I eat dinner,
Yeah.
and I
Hmm.
pray when I lay back down. So it's what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we're all like on the
Hmm.
same path. It's just different
Right.
paths and connections. There's so many connections. And yoga
Yeah.
is a connection. Yoga is a
It
connection
is.
to us.
Absolutely.
And mental black health, they need to see us as well, because I ain't never,
Right.
I don't know what the right terms to say on here, Marty,
You're all
but
right. Just you
you
can
know,
say whatever.
You good? Go ahead,
because
Listen.
brother.
I got
Take your
It's
crazy
my
in me,
show.
you know what I'm saying? I got crazy in
Yeah.
me. Our whole family got crazy in us, so I had to learn how to,
time.
deal
What
with them
family
demons.
doesn't? What what
Well,
what
I mean,
what what, what
I
family?
don't know if that's a
Yeah.
political, right term to
It's
say or
all good.
whatnot. So I'm just,
You
yeah.
good,
But
So
brother.
I don't,
yeah. Jerron comes from a big family like we do, Jay, and so we
yeah,
understand when you have people are
Hmm.
people, and
Right.
at some point in time, some sort of
yeah,
mental health challenge that they're facing, and
Hmm.
every mental health challenge is not necessarily a mental health illness. Can you
right.
just say,
Right.
life
Absolutely.
will bring you
Absolutely.
stress. Life,
Believe that.
Oh yeah.
children, being a father will stress times. And
Yeah,
depending upon if the perfect storm happens and all these things are hitting you all at the same time, it feels like you're going to lose your mind. And that's why I
Right.
think we as black men specifically need to have, like you're saying,
Hmm.
both you, Jay, have said it, and Jerron has said it, these safe spaces where
A
we
safe
can,
space, a safe place. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, well, we're
For
not
real. I
judged.
mean, you know,
We're like, bro, I hear you. I've been there. Or, bro, I ain't never been there, but how can I come alongside you to support you in what you're
right,
going
right.
through?
Absolutely.
That makes the world of difference. It
I'm
really
telling
Hmm.
you, man. You
does.
know, the time my time of growing up as a young man, a young boy, we weren't supposed to cry. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, black
Right.
men don't cry. You know what I'm saying? You suck it up, suck it up, suck it up. Man, that's bullcorn to me. Bullcorn
Yeah.
to me, man. If you feel like crying,
Hmm.
cry. You know
You
what
being
I'm
so
saying?
you being
Let
so
that
nice.
let huh?
I
Let
said you
that
being
out,
so
man. If you
nice.
want to cry, it's okay to cry. You know, my boys, I got three boys,
Absolutely.
man. They want to cry, I'll
Hmm.
let them cry. We're gonna cry
Yeah.
together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hug
Yeah.
them
Yeah.
and let them know I love them. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, man.
it's terrible out here, man. And if we don't have
It
our
is. It
own
is.
people to say, we can look at it and just say, hey, I love you, or hey, man, you know what? This guy is
That's
just like
right.
me. He's doing yoga. You know, or this
Hmm.
guy, you know,
Yeah.
he's this and he's doing yoga. Why not, man? Let's get together and get on these
Hmm.
mats, man. Let's get on these mats
Love
and
it.
make it do what it's supposed to
Yeah.
do. Russell Simmons, you know,
Okay.
he's a great
Daryl
yogic
just
man
told
now.
me
You know,
we got October 16th. So let's bring him back on. We
okay.
got our young man on here.
Let's
So
go.
let's bring him back to the stage here. Mr. October. We got you, man.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Hey,
Yo.
yes,
Hey,
Yeah, brother.
yes,
What's up, man?
yo.
I'm in the building.
Good.
What's up, guys?
Yes, sir.
What's
yes,
Good to
going
man.
see
on?
you again,
Here.
brother.
Man,
Yes,
Absolutely.
how
sir.
Nice
you
to meet
feeling?
you.
You
Pleasure.
looking good.
Oh, please stop it. Marty, I'm trying to get on your level. I'm trying to get
Listen,
on your
listen,
level.
man. I'm trying to be a young cat again like you. You know, Jay,
I
if
know, right?
we was like
Jeez,
this brother here.
jeez.
Man, share with us. You know, we're doing this whole next week, this whole symposium talking about the black man made well, and in it we don't want to just, and you know, we want to include young men like yourself. Talk to us about why is that so important, especially for your generation.
Oh man, it means so much, Marty, because as young black men, we have so much stacked against us. You know,
Yes,
we have career difficulties and obstacles to
yes,
navigate. We have
yes,
education difficulties and
yes,
obstacles. We have family and
yes.
relationship, and we go out into society and we're looked at and oftentimes overlooked.
Yeah.
So we have
Mm-hmm.
so many things that we have to deal with, and the idea of mental health and the black man made well, what that signifies to me is that we're able to identify the fact that right now so many of us young black men aren't well. We aren't doing well. We're
Yes.
having these struggles, we're having these challenges, and
Mm-hmm.
we have to be able to acknowledge it to be able to address it, right? If you
That's
can't
right.
acknowledge it, you can't address it. And so I think it's so important to talk about wellness, talk about mental
Mm-hmm.
wellness and emotional wellness. So many people talk
Yes.
about a level of physical health. We're talking about
Mm-hmm.
my man with yoga. But what I love about yoga is that it taps into the mind, the body, and the spirit.
Hmm.
It is not
Come
just
on,
a
talk
Hmm.
to us,
physical
man.
not just a physical activity. It's a physical activity that brings in your mental intelligence, that brings in your
Mm-hmm.
spiritual and your emotional well-being, and lifts
Yes.
everything up together. And so,
Mhm.
for us as young black men, we need that because we're facing so much.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. And you know what? I'm glad that your generation is so much more open to mental health and what that looks like. And in fact, it's your generation that's actually going to help your fathers. That's going to help your uncles. That's going to help your older brothers. It's going to help, you know, us even embrace it better and not be ashamed. Because you guys aren't nearly as ashamed and afraid of you. What I love about your generation does, you guys refuse to be labeled and put in a box.
Oh,
You're just
absolutely,
like,
absolutely. And you know what I've also noticed in within the hip hop world, which I'm a part of, right? You notice
yes,
that
yes,
there's a whole entire kind of faction of hip hop that will kind of put on a facade, They'll put on a
Yes.
mask and they'll kind of do their thing. But then there's a whole nother side of hip hop, right? There's
Yes.
a more vulnerable, there's a more
Mm-hmm.
intellectual, a more open hip hop that's
Mm-hmm.
willing to talk about the things that we
Yes.
experience, your everyday life experiences, and talk about those in a
Mm-hmm.
meaningful and powerful way. And so for me,
Mm-hmm.
it really comes down to, what are we willing to do as young black men to help
Yes.
push this conversation forward? What are we willing
Yes.
to do to
Absolutely.
ensure that we can have an influence and an impact moving forward?
Yes. Yes, that's so important, and
Hmm.
I'm gonna have a show. I'm gonna bring you back, and I'm gonna bring my godson, who's also a hip hop artist. Jay, we got to bring Tyree on here and have this amazing dialogue with these young men who and how they are changing the narrative, the black male
Yeah,
narrative of hip
that's
hop
great.
in such a powerful
That's
way,
great.
and how you guys are just leading the path in that, and we, man, I appreciate you guys so much. I'm excited about this workshop and this symposium this week. And I know we all had some busy schedules, but we
Absolutely.
got to do a part two coming up real soon
Yeah.
and explore
Hmm.
this some more. And Jay, you're giving us the 30-day challenge and all that. So listen, Ak, man, tell us how do we get a hold of you? How do we follow you on your stuff? Because you just dropped a new single.
Oh man, I did. I just dropped a single called Grandma's Cooking.
Uh-huh.
And what I'm really addressing in that is the fact that you got to have the recipe for success. You
Oh
got to have
wow.
the recipe for emotional wellness, for
Yes.
intellectual wellness, for financial wellness. You got to have the recipe to
Yes.
succeed in this world. And
Yes.
what I loved about my grandma is that she helped give me that recipe. And so,
Okay. Yeah.
grandma's cooking is something that's important. And so you can follow me on Instagram at OCTXVI. OCTXVI on Instagram,
Gotcha.
and that's where
Yes.
I post all of my new videos and things like that. And you can
Yes.
log on to my website at october16.com, and you can find me
Love that.
everywhere. I'm streaming on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Amazon, everywhere. Just search October 16, and you'll find me anywhere you listen to music.
Man, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming on. I know you were running today and you squeezed, put me in here, and I appreciate you taking the time and carving that time out, man. Much love always.
Had to
Listen, I'm
do it.
gonna be in your area tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, come through, man. Come
And
through.
and downtown San Bernardino. Yeah, I'm gonna be down that way. Is is that
I see you.
yep, that's him.
That's me.
Yes, sir.
That's me. Yeah, check out
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna
that's the
shoot you
new
a follow
album.
right after this, bro. Yes, sir.
Thank you, man. That new album, Night Shift. I just dropped it right now in October, and
Okay.
I'm actually working on another project. I'm going to be releasing in April. So I'm releasing a project every 6 months. I'm committed to that until I get
That's
on, man.
cool.
So we gonna keep it going.
Well, I need a grant from you. Oh, man, much love, young brother. You are doing it. Jay, how do we get a hold of you and
Yeah,
how do we follow you?
I'm just basically, I'm not on that social media like you guys are on every time, but through my hair salon, RJ Universal Hair Salons, you know, or
Oh,
you
okay.
can
Yes.
AC Fun Entertainment, huh?
Love that. Yes, yes.
But yeah,
And we didn't even have the conversation about how barbers are our first therapists,
right.
and all that.
The
Jay,
barbers
because Jay's been in this business. You've been in it 20 years now.
over. I've been licensed since 1988. I started cutting hair when I was 13. We've been in business for
Wow.
25 years now. 25 years as black
25
owned.
years
That's cool.
Me and my sister
in Orange in
in
Orange
Orange County.
County. In Orange
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
County.
That's
In
cool.
Orange
Okay.
County. For
Yeah,
those who
Orange
don't
County.
know, that we,
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Orange County.
Wow.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
And
25 years strong.
yes, sir. RJ and I was
Yeah,
one of five that graduated from Irvine High School
back in
that year.
85.
So
Yeah, back in 1985. I was old. We old.
85, we was proud.
Yeah,
Yes, that's when I had my
but yeah,
Jerry
that's what
curl.
I do,
Don't judge
man.
me. Do not judge me. I had man, I had some hair back in the day.
Yeah, he used to have
Man,
a nice hair back in the day. Yeah, back in the day,
Jerron,
like you said.
yeah, back
man,
back in the day, day,
look,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
my pop still has his Jerry curl. It's not going anywhere.
That's all right. That's all right. He rocking it hard. He
That's
rocking
what's
it hard.
Oh
happening.
yeah,
Jerron,
absolutely. Oh yeah.
how do we follow you, Jerron? Where do we get you at?
Uh, you can follow me here on Facebook, Jerron E. Clark. You can follow me on Instagram at WellWorks80. That's WELLWORX 80. And you can follow the National Saving Fatherhood Foundation at NSF Program on Instagram.
Nice,
And you can also go
nice.
to nsfatherhood.org to find out more information about the National Saving Fatherhood Foundation and all of our programs.
Love it, love it. Well, brothers, I can't thank you guys enough for coming on and kicking off Black History Month, talking about the black man made well. And we definitely would thank you
Absolutely.
so much. Listen, we got to have you guys back where we can do some more stuff, chop it up and everything, and create some things. I know, RJ, we're going to be doing on a monthly basis, doing black men doing yoga in his studio. We'll be streaming from that on a monthly basis, getting that out there because we want to show and normalize black men doing other things, and that you're not keeping us in a box. That we as black men, we meditate. We as black men, we do yoga. We as black men go to therapy. We as black
Yeah,
men create our own safe spaces in which to have this, so we make sure that October 16th doesn't have to go through the same heartaches that we did, and help him knock down doors
Absolutely.
as well.
that's
So
right.
man, I
Hmm.
appreciate y'all. Much love, much love, much
Yes,
love.
sir. Yes,
You know,
sir.
thank you so much for joining me for another edition of Mental Health Matters with Marty. Again, we cannot stress enough to register for this amazing conference, the Black Man Made Well Symposium. You can register by visiting marcelconsulting.com. This is free, 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 free. Everyone in the nation is invited to join us. We want you to be a part of this big movement that is happening, because we are going to be helping and to heal hurting black men, because too many of us are secretly suffering in silence in the shadow of shame, and we don't want that to happen. I got my mini me right here with me. She got to pop her head in, say hi since you got in here. Yes, yes. Daryl, I know we're running out of time, but can you show our t-shirt for the Black Men Made Well? Our t-shirt. I'm so excited about this. We have this Black Man Made Well t-shirt that you can go onto my website at mentalhealthmarty.com and get this amazing t-shirt. You want to have one because we want to declare to the world that we are being made, and we are made well. Daryl, take us right to the outro, and I appreciate everything that you all done. Oh, yes, yes. We thank you for reminding. See, that's why I got Daryl in here to remind us. Right before we take off, we want to show this quick clip about the conference.
So, hello, I am actor Richard T. Jones, and I just want to encourage everyone to embrace this specific week of Black Men Made Well. It's very important that we keep our mental health strong, and not only strong but consistently strong. You know, it's nothing more important than to have soul, mind, and body being unified, being on one accord. So I just want to really encourage every man out there to really take this week seriously. Get all of the tips and all of the routines and disciplines that we need as black men just to be strong-minded. You know, we're always taught to be strong physically, but we're not really taught to be strong-minded, which is the most important. So have a blessed week. Go full force, and I'm already proud of you. So I just hope your week is going to be as prosperous as mine, and that's it.
Yes, so we want you to join us. So we even have endorsements by none other than Richard T. Jones with that. Somebody is mocking me. So again, thank you for joining us. Please register. Don't don't delay in the registering of that. Is this what we're doing tonight? Okay. So we don't want you to continue to secretly suffer in silence in the shadow of shame, but we want you to speak up. Say, speak up.
Speak up.
Speak out.
Speak out.
And live.
Live.
We'll see you tomorrow night for a special edition as well. Take care. Wave.